So, anyways, as I was saying, 6 million just sounds like a high number. But welcome
I
to
love
another.
the fucking Cameron background, dude.
Oh, thanks,
I'm
dude.
a I'm a big Cameron
If
guy.
you, if you need me, just hit me up.
Dipset. But
But welcome everyone to another episode of Team Showers. I am Tyler. I am black belt. I teach at Tidewater Jiu Jitsu. I am joined by my co-host. I'll let him introduce himself. Pack that lip.
what's up, guys? I'm Connor. I'm a purple belt, and I recently quit smoking cigarettes again.
It's fun,
So
right?
yeah, that's why I've been missing jujitsu.
Yeah.
Um, no, but yeah, I decided last night that that is not the route I want to go down.
Mm. See, they always smell. Well, here's the thing. I still think that the smell of a cigarette is nice, but the taste of one now is I can't go back to it. And I used to be like a pack a day a guy.
I started down that road, man. It was rough.
Oh yeah.
No, dude, I just I started getting stressed at work, so I started smoking, and then I don't know, I got hurt the other day, but it's whatever. And I was just kind of thinking about yesterday. I was like, dude, I just want to get I want to be able to come back as quickly as possible, and I do not think smoking cigarettes would help with that.
Yeah, I don't think that they're conducive to like health and recovery.
No, not at all. Especially you know, I want to be motivated and shit like that. This you know, getting hurt kind of motivates you. I feel like when right afterwards,
Yeah, you take for granted how good how normal you felt.
just how fucking dude built different. But you got to think about it. If I'm slowed down by like 25%, I'm just like a normal human being, and
Mm,
like I got to feel what you guys feel, and it's
true.
not.
Yeah, welcome to being immortal, no longer a demigod.
Yeah. So we're
Well,
coming back.
you should channel all of that like pent up, like whatever you want to call it, energy for quitting smoking into like lifting just on your right side, or only do like leg shit and then just come in with some hams.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna jump on the Peloton. I keep saying that, but I'm gonna finish putting my Peloton shoes together at some point, and I need to start doing that a couple days a week, just riding it, doing anything, just to be
Yeah,
active.
I
But
mean,
you know,
it's fun. I rode my bike to the gym today and I was thinking about it and I was like, wow, dude, like me riding my bike 5 miles to the gym is definitely helping with the climate.
that's Goggins shit too. You got to think about that.
True. Yeah. My trick is I try to look as not tired as possible when I'm driving over the Lesnar Bridge on my bike. When
Oh,
it's
it's
when it's just me, like there's no people driving, I'm like like standing on the pedals, just barely mashing down. But
so I
anytime
was there's nothing more embarrassing than riding your bike uphill in public. Like
now the thing is like, do you try to make it look like you're working hard by standing on the pedals and like hoofing it real hard? Or do you just sit there like and just put it in high gear and just trudge through it?
my thing is just always been to make everything look as casual as possible. And like it's a lot of chaos in the background.
Yeah.
Fucking puppy. Um no, so like when I was in Germany, I was when I was stationed there in the army, I was an MP, so I was military police, but I funny story, I got my first DUI, so I didn't have a driver's license. So
In
they were trying
Germany,
to figure what?
in Germany, you got that DUI?
No, I got it in Virginia Beach, but I didn't have a driver's license, so they didn't want me to drive a government vehicle.
True.
So their idea was to make me bike patrol, and I would go like down these backwoods ass trails just to walk my bike up the hill because there was like a big valley in between like each side of post. So I would go down the back roads and walk my bike up the trails just so I wouldn't have to be seen in public like struggling up a fucking hill.
And so, and I'm assuming you being a bike cop, they made you wear the short shorts, right?
Oh yes, there is a picture on my Instagram if anybody wants to go check that out. I post it every Veterans Day just to remind everybody I did serve this country and you're welcome.
So, being another, pasty Irishman, whenever I'm working hard on, like, I'm working cardio, my thighs get really blotchy and like pink. So I can only
Yeah,
imagine what your like pale, like milk white, melaninated thighs look like coming
it's
up
just
that hill.
red. It's just
Yeah,
red. Like
everything is
you know that texture of like
chicken
white man's
skin.
skin.
Yeah, chicken skin.
Yeah, we're like, and like sometimes we have like some ingrown hairs on our thighs, and it looks really bad.
Yeah, and people are like, "Is that infected?" And you're like, "No, chill.
No, this is just normal. This
This is
is
how it looks. It's so far
you don't grow hair and pimples together. But yeah.
But anyways,
So
what have you been getting into this week?
shit, dude. Well, I'm on light duty since the getting hurt or whatever, and
Yeah,
so I just been hanging out of the office and like I don't know, man. This is real fucking boring. And then I don't know. I come home early every day, so I hang out with the dog and shit, kinda. And then yeah, that's about it.
nice.
But I'm getting more and more range of motion every day, so that is a little bit of a confidence boost. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be doing with it. I'm
Yeah.
like in a sling, but I'm taking it out because I have support here, workman's comp, and yeah. So
Is it workman's comp or workers comp?
I think it's workman's, like workman. Can you not chew on the fucking shoes, buddy?
So I saw your Instagram story, and Maria was roasting you pretty good about it. It was pretty funny.
What'd she say?
She said you look like a retarded kid showing off his Lego set.
Oh, dude. Oh, speaking of that, our retardation.
Oh, dude.
We all took the autism test. Well, me and Tyler took the
So
autism
hold
test.
on, no, we gotta set it up a little bit better. So we joke around and we'll be like, yeah, I'm pretty autistic. Like, this is, anytime we act weird in public or just say something awkward, we're like, yeah, 10% autistic. But
It's the tisms.
I think about things because I turned 30 this year, but I've just been like a lifelong Pokemon fan, and like I struggle to make eye contact a lot. So I don't know if that's just bad social skills or autism. So Connor stumbled upon a top tier link to an accredited
I
website.
got it from Ben Askren, actually.
It's still accredited, doesn't matter who you got it
Yeah.
from. But it's a test, 50 questions, and it gives you a rating system. 0 being low, 50 being high, of how autistic are you?
I got a 25, which is right on par to what I was thinking, like halfway there. Like, if
Yeah.
I play a video game for like 3 days, I'm watching 20 hours of YouTube videos on that fucking historical time period. Like,
It's funny you say that because my Switch broke, so like, which is a big hit to an autist.
yeah, dude, you don't know how to function. Oh, by the way, I would like this has nothing to do with anything, but I watched Rain Man the other night, and I'm about one concussion away from being like a cool, like, bro. And I hope everybody knows that like the autistic thing, like, it's not that we're like hating or anything. It's like I appreciate that shit,
Yeah.
dude. Like, I don't know,
It's
it's fucked up, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like, whatever. Fuck it. It's funny. But so I stumbled upon this YouTube wormhole of how to make like super powered characters in Skyrim. And Skyrim is my game. And shout out Love on the Spectrum. But I went out and bought a new Switch because I wanted to play Skyrim so bad.
I'm surprised you haven't pulled the trigger on like a
I can't do a console.
yeah,
I'll go
yeah.
full blown. You'll only see me in front of that thing and at jujitsu. Those are
Did
the
you
only things.
did you happen to have your girlfriend take it?
Oh, the test? No, I already know
Uh,
she's not autistic.
oh yeah, Stephanie, dude,
Oh, Maria got a 10. She said.
Stephanie got like what did you get? 13? 18. She got an 18.
18. Okay. Well, I got a 36.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which
You fucking dude. You could finish a whole Millennial Falcon in about 6 hours.
yeah, for sure. Oh, dude, give me 3. I could knock that book out. I need 2 hours to look at the instructional and then watch a YouTube video, and then from there I need 15 minutes to set it up.
Dude, it's fucked up too because like I feel like I lost. You know what I mean? Like it was like it's not like a competition that you really win if you win,
Yeah.
but I still feel like I lost.
You're like, nah, I still can't accept these results.
No, I'm like I got to take it again. I got to try harder.
Yeah.
To be honest with myself.
Yeah. So some of the questions were set up where it was pretty obvious. Like, do you have a hard time maintaining eye contact? Like strongly disagree or agree. And then some of them were like, when people make jokes, do you laugh? So it was definitely like just blatant autism questions. But I tried to answer as truthful as possible, and I got a 36.
Yeah, I answered pretty true because I don't have a problem maintaining eye contact. It actually bothers me when people don't maintain eye contact with me. Like that is like fucking dude. Like just look at me.
Yeah. Well, I don't do it in the sense that it makes me uncomfortable, but I do it in the sense that people don't deserve to look into my eyes.
And also, like Stephanie said, one of the questions was, "Do you like to meet new people?" Which I know she put strongly disagree, but I strongly agree because I like to compare myself to people like quickly,
Yeah.
like judge a book by its cover, and like it makes me feel superior.
Am I better than this person? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it out. 2 seconds. I'm like, "What do you do for work?" Oh, you don't work hard. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, your hands are soft. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Oh, you got them soft hands.
all 10 of Stephanie's points came from strongly disagree on that question.
What?
All 10 of Stephanie's points came from her one answer on that question. Everything else is just regular person shit.
No, she's like, no, she. It's like, do you have trouble maintaining like doing small talk? Because like anytime she tries to do small talk, people are like, yeah, so the weather's been nice lately, and she's like, okay, yeah. But
So
any,
yeah, the 36 out of 50 blew me away. And you know, I always like that show Love on the Spectrum really highlighted like how fucked up I may or may not be.
like your first date with Maria was like, hey.
I was like, "Oh, is this a piano?" Girl, I'm about to play a Skyrim song on here. Well, I think I mentioned this before, but like we were watching that show and I was playing Skyrim on my Switch, and the guy started playing the music, and I wasn't paying attention to the show, but I heard the music and looked up and was enraptured. And
Bro,
I looked over and I had the same look on my face as the girl did.
you were like,
And I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm fucking on this."
I'm gonna fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. So other weird Netflix shows. Not that Love on the Spectrum is weird, but did you see
Mhm.
the fucking one that I sent? It was
Oh, yeah, the dating show where they
Sexy
like dress up as
Beast.
furs. No, I can't watch it like that, man. I'll get too fucking
It's
riled up. I'll
it's
turn into
creepy.
Red State Tyler.
I got an idea. Idea time
Oh yeah, okay.
for our Patreon.
Okay, yeah, we're at
We
that
all
level.
drop and
Well,
watch
let me
that
show
show.
Cameron's face. Cameron's looking at you like Patreon now, huh, player?
Yeah, what Patreon money? What? That's what happens after I beat Luis J. Gomez in a fight. I have a little time. I have to recover, but you know,
Well, you could do that thing Shane Carwin did and just tape your arm around your body.
uh, no.
But
Yeah, I'm
anyways,
not. I'm not that manly, but yeah. Other than that, what have you been teaching at jujitsu lately?
well, last week we were touching in on the using your butterfly hook from half guard to like work the guard retention aspect of playing the guard, like
Yeah,
making space. And then we've been using it to go into like base manipulation, so deep half or butterfly half, or I'm sorry, but or X if we are able to extend them away.
I love, dude. I like a nice butterfly hook into X guard with a little
Yeah,
half guard.
but
That's a
we've been kind of
nice move. At what point did you have time to take notes on this between your Skyrim studies?
well, this is where my autism kicks in. So I'm autistic about jujitsu, Skyrim, and Pokemon. So if you hit me any kind of like jujitsu thing, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is what we do, yada yada. Like I'm encyclopedic on those things. So I can just kind of like review the tape.
So if I had a Charmeleon,
Okay.
what would be
Okay.
my best bet to do with it?
So Charmeleon is primarily attack stat based in that stage. And your best bet would be to evolve it into a Charizard.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I needed to know. Okay, we're on Charizard.
And then
I
it
didn't
depends on
know
it depends
where I was at in the list.
so it depends on if you want to run just a blatant Charizard set, which is Talent Flame is a much better option. If you want to run a Charizard X set, your best bet is to invest in attack EVs, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Flare Blitz, and you can do Dragon Dance if you want. For Charizard Y, that's going to be a special attacker, so you can run like Solar Beam, Heat Wave for coverage, Air Slash, and maybe like Protect, just so you can Mega Evolve or avoid a Stone Edge. The only issue with Charizard is because it's flying fire. It takes 4 times damage from Stealth Rocks, so anytime it switches in, it gets half of its HP cut because of Stealth Rocks. So you'll need an automatic either Defogger or Rapid Spinner on your team. So it's kind of, it limits what you can do. So while it is kind of a sick Pokemon, you have to build around it when it comes time to get your 6v6 going.
Okay.
Dude, every vagina in a 6-mile radius just went.
Dude, there's a drought now. The fucking do you feel? I got a nosebleed from the
It's
dry
funny
air.
you say drought because that's actually Charizard Y's ability. It automatically makes intense sunlight for 5 turns, boosting fire type moves and making water type moves hit.
Well, I could feel the sea level go down.
Yes, the humidity in Virginia is at record lows.
Good lord, buddy!
The air
You
dried
fucking how the fuck did you just get rattle that shit off? You lost me. I don't. You could have just been babbling straight bullshit.
It was all correct. You can go back and look it up.
Somebody can review that, but oh my god, I zoned out hard. Holy shit!
Well, that's the thing, man. That's what I whisper in Maria's ear every night before we go to bed.
Like, I can explain to you exactly how I do my job, but other than that, there's not a lot of shit I can explain to you.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for having a 25?
What?
The 25 on the test out of 50. What was your score?
Yeah, dude. I only get like half the autistic shit.
Imagine if I was at like a 40.
Dude, you'd be so much better at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah.
Or what if you had replaced one of your interests with just lifting weights?
Can you ask him if his test said slightly at risk?
Did your test say slightly at risk?
It said like at risk for like severe autism.
Oh my god.
Or hold on, let me go back and look at it because I don't know if it said severe.
You just wanted to.
I wanted to so bad.
Dude, it is such an easy way to like bail out of anything after that. Like any weird social interaction you have, you can
That's
just be
exactly
like,
what I was gonna say. It's like I'm not awkward. I just have autism.
yeah, I'm autistic, dude. Like if somebody like complains on the gym like page, like not knowing that you control it.
Yeah, the guy.
Like if they complain on Google, you can be like, well, the lead instructor is actually an autist, so.
Yeah, disabled run business. So it says score. Your score was a 36 out of a possible 50. Scores in the 33 to 50 range indicate significant autism traits.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think you cheated a little bit though.
I definitely did not cheat. I straight up told myself to answer as truthfully as possible.
Can you go back and look at all your answers? Or is that just a screenshot?
That's just a screenshot.
Ah, fuck.
I mean, I can take it again and report back on the next episode. But
Nah, that's not a big deal.
Watch it be like 45.
Yeah, it's gonna be like fucking Tyler just keeps smoking out of tinfoil.
Whoa.
Or is that Alzheimer's?
That's Alzheimer's.
Oh, dude.
So yes. So going back to kind of what we've been teaching, the big thing that we've been doing, I think you were even part of this, where when with that 5-minute 1-person drill where you pass the guard, they get the side control, and then they bring their bottom knee in across your hips. You either underhook or overhook the head and then pummel to the knee in order
It's just like a passing regard drill, right?
Exactly, yeah. So now we flip that on the other way, and we started in half guard, got a strong frame, butterfly hook, hipped away, and then immediate re-attack on the like guard recovery, because I noticed people were doing a good job of getting out from underneath their partner, but then they just sit there and stare at them and like wait for them to pass again.
That's an easy point to like if you get somebody where they're like coming back up, like sitting back, because you know how like if you get your guard back, that guy's gonna be on his knees, and sometimes he's on one knee coming back to his feet as they're like pivoting up to their feet. That's a super fucking good time to blast double.
Yeah, I'll hit like a Jordan Burroughs double leg from my butt right there.
Yeah, you just put your face right in right in their belly, right in their tummy, right in
And
their tum-tum.
especially if you can tell, like you can tell the pace of the round or the match where like you get your guard back, and then sometimes guys will take like a 2 or 3 second pause.
Oh, I
And
do
then
every time.
boom, like right there. That's when you hit them.
You think?
They
No, that's
get a
actually
little,
like
they reach a little bit. They get lazy with their hands.
that's where I score a lot of my points is these little transitions, it's the micro
Micro
transitions.
transitions, yeah.
It's
For
not the macro transition. It's that little point between start and stop is where I go.
It's really, it's the sta, not end start. That's really what we're working on.
It's just like it's the start. I'm at the end. Like there's start and stop. I perform and that's it.
True. So it's even hard to say, like, are you at the end of the stop or are you at the start of the end?
End of the start or the start of the end.
Yeah.
Either one, which works for me.
True. Well, if you got to flex to one.
But yeah, I mean, I got that like kind of lazier big guy jujitsu now where I'm like, hold on, bam, scramble, got the points.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that big guy style. I would
This is
just
my style.
Well, no, I would just say lazy. It's not necessarily a big guy.
Yeah, it's just a laziness thing.
Because the techniques that you're doing, like every now and then you'll use your pressure, but you don't really do big guy shit.
Yeah.
Like you
I
don't.
only really try to pressure pass when I get like super fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
Because like the way I'm starting to pass with pressure. It's just my head's underneath your chin, so like you have to deserve it.
True.
But when I do get back after being on limp dick for a couple months or weeks or whatever the fuck it's gonna be, I am only trying to win. I'm not trying to get better. So I have to reassert my dominance when I get back.
Well, be ready for a very frustrating 2 or 3 months.
I don't think it'll take that long.
You'll
Maybe like
definitely
2 or 3 days.
you'll definitely throw something across the room or like kick open the back door.
You think it's gonna be that bad?
Well, not in the beginning, but like, I'll call Michael, he'll come in a bunch.
I don't roll with him
That
anymore.
won't make you happy. Dude, I don't know. He's looking big, dude. You guys are about the same size.
I know. I'm shrinking. He's getting bigger.
I know. It's kind of sad to see, honestly. It's like you're getting older and weaker and he's getting younger and stronger.
Well, he's getting older and stronger. He's on the same path.
Yeah, but if you think of it like a Shakespearean play, like the Act 3 being the peak.
Like he's peaking and
he's like right here. He hasn't even begun to reach his peak yet. But meanwhile, you're like,
I peaked 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So
in 2010.
Just get that clear. Yeah. When I was Michael's age, I was already at my peak.
True. Well, when you were his age, he's what, 16? Never mind.
No, yeah. When I was 18,
yeah.
I peaked. Which he's on the same path with the girlfriends and stuff.
For sure. I mean, luckily he doesn't hang out in the Cox area, so he'll never get into cocaine. But
well, he's homeschooled, sweet boy.
Yeah, that's the only thing saving him from a life of full trials and tribulations. It's just.
And we're gonna bring him up on the podcast, but his weird best friend, 22-year-old.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just kind of goes to show you. I was, Samson left and Michael just traded best friends as quick as that, dude. I don't even think they talk.
He was like, I'll find another skinny, young looking 20-something year old that can drive me around.
Fucking twink to hang out. 2 twinks. The twin twinks.
Yeah, but no, Samson's kind of like the methy twink.
Oh my
god. Yeah. No, it's just the mullet. Dave, I'll tell you what, that motherfucker's got. Like, I thought about growing when my hair was so long. I thought about getting a mullet, and I was like, it won't be as good as Samson's. So there's no.
Yeah, you can't compete. Like, there's no point in starting. You know what I mean? Well, I might do it because I'm still growing. I'm gonna grow for a little while.
No, you should get like a reverse mohawk.
No,
that'd be fucking out, dude. That's like an alpha haircut.
No, that's like a meth head haircut.
No, what's up with you and meth now, dude?
Yeah, I think about it a lot.
Yeah, it helps you with your office work.
Yeah, I'm like, does anybody have any Adderall? And somebody was like, I got some ice, and I was like, fuck,
Cheryl, I need this notarized.
Well, I do work with a Cheryl. Um,
Of course, yeah.
but no, yeah, the meth has been pretty cool lately.
Yeah.
No, I
So,
guys just joking about the meth, but
so do you remember Jason's point of the guy that he's at like a point of contention with? I don't know if you want to say his name or not.
oh yes,
Yeah,
we can just we know what we're talking about.
yeah.
So
So
there's this guy.
there's this guy that Jason doesn't like, and it's very funny to talk about because I've met the guy and whatever, he may be kind of cringy, but I don't have an issue with him.
He would have killed that fucking test.
Dude, he would have, the machine processing his answers would have exploded.
It would have been like you got 100 out of 50.
Yeah. If somebody's like it's like the guy's reading a chart, like a printout, and he's like, we've never seen numbers like these. Not since Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Be like, look at his Instagram. Oh my god.
Yeah. But so I've been going through and finding like the juiciest ones, and I'll send it to the Jason, and I'll be like, I'll just like whatever the caption is, I'll be like, yeah, dude, what do you think of that? Like, I feel like you really should be working harder like that, man. Like, you're a fucking.
He's had these I'm just getting comfortable now. He's had these what's it called? Posts where he's like over explains what happened in training, and he'll be like, went against a real meathead today. Pretty much he was pretty sure he was on steroids, like shit like that. Like I'm like, dude, you just suck at takedowns.
Yeah, like you hop on one leg and try to like defend takedowns from 1 foot, but whatever.
Yeah,
that is sick to like get fucked up and then immediately accuse somebody of steroid use.
dude, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an Instagram, and it's gonna be Connor's Road to Recovery.
Yeah.
Once I start physical therapy and training again, maybe I'll just do it now. I can get like a sad sob story thing going. Maybe start a GoFundMe soon. But where was I going with that one?
We're talking about.
Oh yeah, I can be like, got tapped by a white belt for the first time in years, and then be like,
but here's what you got to do. You got to do like 2 paragraphs about like reflecting on the fact that, you know what, I'm not even mad about it because I'm proud of that guy.
yeah, I'm proud. I feel like I had a part in him tapping me out.
Yeah, and I had a part in this guy's development, and it made his night, and it shows me what I need to work on. Sounds like shit like that. Next time we start, I'm gonna make sure we reset off the wall,
and then tag Jocko and be like, and in the great words of Jocko Willink, ...
No,
good.
No, you don't tag him, but just however Jocko signs out his Instagram posts, just like copy that or like copy Jocko's hashtags.
Oh, but I should do videos. Like do a vlog at the end of every training session. Do a 2-minute training update.
That's been my new bit with some people on Snapchat. Is like I'll be taking a shit like at the gym or in the morning, and I'll do like black and white, and I'll be like, oh, ate a whole bag of party sized Doritos last night.
Really had to carb up for training today.
Yeah. Did 2 tablespoons of weed coconut oil today, and my shit smelled like fucking straight weed. And then I'll do like good.
Dude. Yeah.
That's my new bit.
Yeah, Jocko, dude, when the not Jocko Willink page came out, I laughed for months. Like when it was just dudes that would kill like a 12-pack and throw the beers on the ground and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was pretty funny. Bro, I had something else I was thinking about. Oh, speaking of, I had an accident at work, and I was thinking about like other accidents I've had at work, because I'm not really going to talk about that one in particular that just happened. But
yeah, you keep bringing it up.
No, yeah, but just because I was thinking about shit that I've accidentally done at work, like when I worked at Lowe's, I accidentally helped a guy steal like fucking a whole trailer full of mulch bags.
Really?
Yeah. What am I? Do you still see me?
I still see you, but your audio just went to shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm. What the fuck?
So you got bags of mulch stolen.
Oh, there we go.
See, at the Taylor's right by the gym, I'll go in and tell them like, hey, I'm getting 6 bags of mulch. And they never come out and like check to see if you actually get 6 bags. But
No,
now,
okay.
like 10 years ago, I would have stolen that shit, but nowadays, like, not so much.
So this dude pulled up and he was like in his mid 40s and he had a whole trailer full and he was putting mulch on the back of the trailer. And I was like, "Hey man, can I help you?" Or I was like, "Do you have a receipt?" And he showed me a receipt and I guess it was from the other day. And then he was like, "Yeah, I got 30 bags of mulch or 40 bags of mulch or whatever." So I just started throwing fucking mulch bags in there and I probably put like 3 extra to try and get a tip out of him. So he tipped me like $10. And then the fucking the lawn care lady came up there and she was like, because I was just worked out front, like I put shit in people's cars, and she was like, "Did that guy just pull off with all that mulch?" And I was like, yeah. And she was
Yeah, I helped
like,
them load it up.
"Yeah." I was like, "I actually threw most of the bags back there," and apparently he did that like 3 days in a row.
That's
But
fucking sick. That's an
nobody told anybody after like the second day he did it.
Yeah, but like, of all things to steal, like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
but if you're, but it's like, so if if you have a landscaping business and you're just doing any kind of like side work, whatever, landscaping. So if you fucking price everybody at the same price for 30 bags of mulch, but you get them for free every time, you're marking up the first bunch of them. So you just get a bunch of money off of that shit. Dude probably made like, I don't know, a bunch of money
Yeah, true. Yeah.
compared to what he would make.
I
But
wasn't thinking of like reselling it. I was thinking of like, dude, how much square footage does this guy have at his house?
yeah, like how much mulch does he actually fucking need? 120 bags of mulch if he did it 4 times. But
That'd be crazy. What if he's just actually like a father of 6 and he's building a like playground for him, and he needs mulch to cover
or
the
what if his children are living in mulch igloos in his backyard
That'd be sick. I mean, like the way that natives usually do.
that they were bricked together with their human shit?
Well, first I would think that that would be a fire code violation because that seems like it would be a very flammable situation.
Yeah, but he lives in the backwoods of Pungo.
Ooh,
His children have never seen civilization.
very true. I've seen
They
rebel.
they think that his truck is a space machine.
Yeah, they think the rebel flag is a hello greeting.
Yeah, it's just this weird cult that's in the backwoods of Pungo where the guy just steals fucking red mulch and he builds igloos out of it with human poop in his backyard. And that's where his children live. And those are the ones that stormed the Capitol. This was about 9 years ago. But
Dude, it is wild the amount of like it's like as soon as you cross like Nimmo Parkway, just the rebel flags fucking pop up.
yeah, and
More power to them.
I don't get it, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
I
I
saw
don't
this.
particularly support it.
Yeah,
Well, I don't support it. No racism here, guys. But yeah,
it's,
it's just
yeah, it's also one of those things. Like I saw, it could be a piece of misinformation, but I saw this thing on Reddit. I was like, that flag isn't even really the flag that they used like in the Civil War.
yeah, I don't know about that, but I do know they lost and that they fought against the country that we are now. And I mean, I understand you lost family and shit, but they were on the wrong side, right?
And honestly, like, dude, you lost family.
You never even knew that guy.
Dude, that guy was probably a shithead.
Yeah, he was probably a drunk. He probably beat the
You're,
shit out of your great grandmother.
yeah, he definitely did, and your great, and your grandfather. But also, like, dude, he probably had 3 teeth in his head. Like, you're really
Yeah.
like defending this guy, but whatever.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't defend what like any of my family did in the olden days. I don't know what they did, but they did stuff. They were coal mining at 12 years old.
Mm. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's. I don't know. I think my grandfather might have been in the mafia, but other than that,
Are you Italian?
on my mom's side, yeah,
Ew.
yeah.
You know why Italian guys grow mustaches?
Why do Italian guys grow mustaches?
To look like their mothers.
That's actually pretty sick.
No, yeah, that's a good one.
But
I
no,
got some.
yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
other than that, no.
So your family's also from up north. So that's another thing, dude. Like on this project, these companies are from all over the place, and there's like one dude that I'm working with. Well, because I have to sit in the fucking safety office all day, but there's one guy in there, and he's down from New York, and like he actually lives in New York, and I just now think it's fascinating that people still live there.
Yeah, it's definitely on its way back now. Like I've talked to some people that live up there and they say it's pretty much back to normal. But man, it's crazy to think that people were like living there during the pandemic. And then I don't know, but just overall how like gay they were about it.
Just how gay that place is. Like I don't want to live there, dude. Like
Not
you live
even
there.
like not even the homosexual part of it. That's fine, If anything, it's
No, I
flat.
don't mean like gay. I think gay stuff's cool. Gay dudes are fine
But
with me.
that's now that that's out of the way. We're talking about the strict like late 80s to early 2000s definition of the word that we came up with.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just like it's just a city that's designed to make you go crazy.
The people are dumb. Not everybody. I mean, there's cool people. My financial advisor lives in New York City. She's a pretty nice lady.
Dude, she doesn't even live here.
Nah,
She
I
just
do.
like what is she like Zoom meeting you once a week and tells you how to spend
Yeah,
your
who the
money?
fuck does that? That's the only time I see my friends anymore, anyways. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're always welcome to come over. You don't have to be sad about it.
Actually, bro, I was gonna ask you if you could, if you could clean my water pipe for me.
Well, what your CBD pipe?
Yeah, I don't have two hands to shake.
I hear you. If you bring it by, I can ask Maria if she'll do it. She's the one that always does it.
It's not that hard, Tyler.
Yeah, but it's not a man's show. I said that really quietly.
Is she in the room?
No, she's in the living room. I can't talk about it anymore because then she'll hear what I'm saying and she'll be like, "What'd you say?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
What? Shut the door! Shut the door!"
Um, no, dude, that is what the fuck was I even talking about? I don't know, man. What, how much time is that?
Let's see.
Well, we can't really. Is it not? I just need a glass of water, actually.
We can do a shorty. I mean, we started. This is like 40 minutes so far.
Yeah,
Maybe like 35.
I'm gonna get a glass of water.
Okay.
I got it.
So I'll talk about Pokemon while you're gone.
Yeah, do
So-
that thing with Charizard again.
So Charizard is pretty boring. It's a played out Pokemon. A lot of people don't like it because it's kind of like the face of the franchise. There's so many more good Pokemon. So for instance, I'll talk about my favorite Pokemon. It's Garchomp. It's a dragon type and a ground type. It is what's called a pseudo legendary, meaning its base total stats add up to 600. That's split up between HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. All have a different purpose in battle. They're all pretty self-explanatory. But so it's a powerful Pokemon. Its typing is great for attacking. A lot of types are weak to ground, and Dragon is a really strong defensive typing. So the best thing about this Pokemon is you can run all sorts of what are called sets. So you can run it as an all-out attacker, max out its attack, and then
So Tyler, what do you think about just getting you on a shit ton of steroids?
I've thought about it, but the only issue is I wouldn't want to have to take them forever. Or is that only if you do like HGH, or can you do one cycle and then get off?
I'm not really. I think you can do. You can always do one cycle and get off.
I would kind of like, I've always been like anti-steroids, but I would definitely do some steroids if it makes my body feel better.
It would.
Yeah. And just if I get jacked, because I'm just hovering on like just strong enough to be functional in jiu-jitsu and like just lazy enough to like never lift weights. But I'll tell you what, seeing Jason and Mikey come in the gym all fucking jacked, I was like, yo, I'm trying to get like that.
So I have
No way.
partaken before,
Okay.
and I was really annoyed with my like tiny balls. This is the worst part. like
they
my little
stay?
teeny testicles. Like it did nothing to my penis size, but like my little teeny tiny testes were the worst part.
Did they stay small?
No, they're huge and beefy again, but or they just look
So
like they are
funny.
because they're not tiny and
Wait,
shriveled up.
but like when you cut your pubes and your dick looks bigger,
Yeah,
like because your balls are so small, did your dick?
no, because then like it got to a point where it was almost like non-existent, and I like started getting worried.
Wait,
Like
like
not non-existent,
when it's cold and they come up, like it just looks like a little turtle shell.
not even.
Hang. Oh my
There was
god!
just no there was no meat in there. There was no potatoes in the sacks.
How long were you doing steroids for?
Not that long, but it was like they came back quick.
Uh,
But
when they came back, were you like, oh, thank God?
oh my
You
god,
were
yeah.
like, oh,
I was like
never
grabbing them
again,
and
never
jiggling
again.
them. Like I would like brain it all around the house, and I'd just be like, "There's my big set of balls."
I took these for granted.
Yeah, I will never again. So next time I do it, I'm gonna find out if there's a drug I can take to not get my balls shriveled up.
I'm sure there's some kind of like inhibitor that you can take.
Yeah, like
But
I don't know. I'm gonna go to the men's wellness clinic and be like, "Hey, I got a concussion like a month ago, and I just have not gotten a boner since."
yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, fuck it, I'd do it. And then I'd want to so we've been having, it's kind of funny because right as you got hurt, we started having a wave of like behemoth big guys coming in.
Yeah,
We've got like 4 or 5 giants like perusing about either the morning, noon, or PM classes.
just hard to handle.
Yeah, if you're not really good like me, then yeah, for sure. But you know,
You're good.
thank you.
You're a black belt.
Thank you.
Automatic.
I feel like I've always been a black belt, but it's just been other people's recognition of it. It's my mindset.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I feel the same fucking way.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Even though you just wrestle up for single legs, that's all the guard. You have Josh Hinger level guard.
It's better than that.
Yo, you
Bro, I play
I
X
play
card.
X card. Exactly. I fucking knew you were gonna say it. Fuck you.
No, I go from I go like I do that little dump thing from half guard.
Yeah, the old school sweep where you catch the ankle and then
Yeah, where you come up on a single leg.
yeah. Well, but it's the far single leg, so it doesn't.
No, but I've also like I've gotten good at inverting. I don't do anything with the inversions. I just start rolling.
Yeah. And then you end up in like a north-south position. Like, because that happens to me every now and then. Because I just send it with my inversion, so I just fucking but every now and then I land in north-south and I'm just like, oh fuck.
I like to invert and come up on a single. That's my other favorite sweep.
Yeah.
You're actually right about my guard play, but who's past my guard, bruh?
Me? Every time we roll.
That had in the gi.
Did you give me no gi? I don't care. I'm still
Nobody has ever passed my guard in no gi.
don't who are you lying to?
Name 3 people.
Francisco, Bobby, Maria.
Maria
Me. You want me to keep going?
does not count.
Jared on a good day.
Oh, fucking dude. Yeah. Well,
You talk greasy, and then look, you're gonna roll with Jared, dude. He's gonna put in work. He's gonna fuck you up.
we can end this friendship now.
With you and I, or you and Jared?
Anybody. I don't care. I'm not friends with anybody anymore. You guys are gonna get the fucking. We're still gonna do this.
Yeah.
We're still gonna do this.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know.
You're going back to Gustavus.
No, I'm staying. I'm gonna own that gym by the end of the time, and by the end of the fucking year. By 2022, it's gonna be Helio Gracie and then Connor's face above it at Tidewater, Virginia Beach. The wrath I'm fucking bringing. I've been watching Danaher tapes non-fucking stop. That's
Okay.
it. That was the end of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's good.
Yeah. Like I did all that, and like now I'm a little embarrassed that I did all that because like I wouldn't be embarrassed, but my girlfriend's in the room and I know she's judging me right now.
Yeah,
Because like she usually only gets like 10 minutes into the podcast and like listens to hear if I talked about her. Which, guys, just to let you know, I exaggerate some of the stories to make them funnier.
It's called the Kreischer effect.
It's just, I mean, I guess, or it's just called entertaining.
True.
Because yeah.
Weaving a narrative.
But it sucks when I do tell a story that was like extreme because then everybody's like, oh well, Connor fucking embellished the fuck out of that.
Yeah, Connor actually came close to dying. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking idiot. No, he didn't. No, but yeah. So
But yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
why I
dude.
was super quiet after that. I just wanted to let you stew in that because I can assure you, you're gonna see how much the rent is when you if you do indeed own this gym by the end of the year.
Oh no, I don't mean own it literally. I'm not gonna own it
Oh,
literally.
you mean like the figuratively owning? Yeah.
Like people are gonna like Tidewater Jiu-Jitsu Virginia
Yeah.
Beach is gonna be synonymous with Connor O'Hara.
So at what point do you? So you say this, but then on gi nights you'll be nowhere to be found.
Yes.
Okay, so just show up to gi class and Connor won't be there. That's pretty much what you're saying. So in the fall, by the end of the year in the fall, you'll really only own the class on Fridays and half of Sundays.
That's all I need.
Okay, well,
I mean,
I need
okay.
days off.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Now I'm gonna start training in the gi again. Like when I go back to train again, I'm just gonna train whenever I can, like, because my work schedule is a little fucked. But yeah.
Yeah, and even I'm even open to alternative ideas. If your schedule works out and you can do some weird hour, we'll see if any other freaks will make it in there.
No, I'm not doing that, dude. If I'm getting off later than making a class, I need to go to bed.
Yeah, true. What?
It's this work life, like this. I'm you got your pie. Your life's a pie. You know what I mean?
Sweet or savory pie?
Nah. If it's wintertime, it might be a nice beef pot pie.
Huh.
A nice cold winter day, you come inside, have some shepherd's pie,
Oops.
something good like that, something hearty.
Vegetables.
But he only got so many slices of that pie. So I've been cutting out bigger and bigger slices for work because I've realized that my jujitsu is probably going nowhere fast. But yeah.
Wow.
As far as making anybody money, I had dreams of that. And then, like, yeah, I make more money than most of those guys.
Lula.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then I've learned that I'm not going to be, if I ever wanted to open a gym, I am not going to be able to teach like everybody. Like I don't have that in me to do that every night.
It's pretty easy to get into the flow. Every now and then you run into somebody that you're just like, look, dude, this isn't going to work the way you think it is. But other than that,
I just don't think I can do it. Like,
it is, you have to have a certain form of charisma.
Yeah, I have charisma, but
be able to entertain somebody as they do like a terrible elbow escape, and you're like, yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't like I know there's because like Shannon was telling me, he was like, with most people you got like a 3 correction rule, like you can correct them 3 times on any move before they get discouraged or whatever. And like I can't like be like, hey, put your left hand there, put your left hand there, great fucking job, and move on.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, you don't want to do that, but sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah, well, it helps when you do it in a kid's class, because then you kind of get used to saying it with like kid gloves.
What's that? Like, yeah, you're doing it wrong.
You fucking suck. Like, get better at this immediately.
Yeah, you ever want to punch a kid?
No, but no, I've actually got a really good group of kids now, but there have been a few kids in my like 12 years of helping with kids classes that I've wanted to like front kick in the chest.
Yeah. I feel like I've brought up punching children a lot on this podcast.
No, but I do have a strong, if someone held a gun to my head and was like, has Connor O'Hara thrown a child more than 5 feet in the past, or anytime like a pool, a bounce house, any kind of safe padded environment, has Connor O'Hara thrown a child more than 10 feet? You're like, yes.
Bro, funny story. we were at this kid's graduation party when I was in high school. So I was like 18. It was like right when I graduated high school. And one of my wrestling coaches, his son, shit, dude, that kid's like fucking. He was like 5 then, and he's about to graduate high school. But god damn it, I'm getting old. But he was like the shitty little kid, like the wrestling coach's kid. Like he used to kick people in the shin and like in the balls and stuff. And then
That's a
like
sick move.
he would fuck with us a lot. So I picked him up at this kid's graduation party, and I like picked him up by like left arm, left hand, and or left hand, like left wrist, left foot, like ankle, and I helicoptered him into the pool, and he fucking spun and belly flopped, and it scared the shit out of him. And we
Oh,
were in the middle of this kid's graduation party, and we were like the
everybody saw it.
ruffians there. I was like the ruffian kid there off the wrestling team, like just because we wrestled with the kid, and everybody looked at me like I was a fucking asshole. I was like, oh my fucking god.
Time to leave.
Yeah, for real. I was like kind of laughing because I thought the kid was overreacting, and then his dad didn't think it was funny, and his dad thought everything was funny, and I was like, okay, I fucked this one up. But
Every now and then, it definitely didn't traumatize that kid.
oh, I also launch my niece in the pool, dude. I just get the shot put right on her lower back and just fucking whoa.
Yeah, I like to put it like right. Like I like my one with my younger cousins, I'll get them to step in my hand and then I'll go underwater.
And then explode up.
Yeah, and then they know that at the peak of my extension to kick their feet off, and you can get wicked
Yeah.
on that. So there's that lady Kristen that trains at the gym. She had us over at her pool the other day,
Yeah.
and dude, the move of white boy summer. Anytime you go to a pool, you have to do a jackknife.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's obligatory, like white boy rules.
That's like, dude, my dad taught me that when I was fucking 7.
Yeah, you can only enter a pool with a belly flop or a jackknife.
Bro, if you belly flop, you're a real one.
So when I was with my last job, they would send me out places to work, and I worked at the CrossFit Games, and I was staying at this hotel with a bunch of the CrossFit people, and a bunch of them were like in the pool one night, like in the hot tub, and I walked to the edge of the pool and like put my toes right over, and did a perfect hands glued to my side belly flop. And then stayed in the water for like 5 seconds, got out of the pool and left. just to establish dominance. And I assume
hey, you're 36. That just went up to a 39.
but I don't know. So I was just sitting in my hotel room. I got done with my shift, and I was like, I'm either gonna go to the bars and like read a book and drink like a true autist, or I'm just gonna go fucking belly flop into this pool real quick.
And then go shirtless, dripping wet to the hotel bar.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done. Just like still drifting on the floor, but like, can I get a Budweiser, please? And do you have any magazines?
Yeah, what do autistic people drink? Can I have a chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Or
And a
just
Capri Sun.
can I have a cup of iced milk?
Yeah.
And then like if they're taking food, like it's got to be something weird. You got to do like, can I have spaghetti and milk?
Yeah.
Like some weird combo.
No, that's yeah, man. But yeah, I think we can end that one, dude.
You want to call it a wrap? You got to ask, what are we at time-wise?
I don't know. Nobody ever knows the fucking time around here.
I know. I'm judging it by the text that I sent you.
Yeah. Well, I can check the email.
No, it was like 2 minutes after. So yeah, we're pretty much at like 56 minutes. So.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Other than that, good solo cast, just the two dudes up.
We have good charisma.
Well, it's what happens when we don't see each other during the week. It's untapped.
Yeah, we need
just not talk to each other during class.
Yeah, well, I just can't stop talking during class,
Yeah, it becomes kind of an issue when I'm trying to teach the moves, but I don't want to be a dick and bark at you in front of everybody. But anyways.
No, just do it passive aggressively on a podcast.
No, I know.
Okay, now I know.
It's gonna bother you more.
Yeah, it's cool, dude.
Jedi mind tricks.
No, No, I think what we were talking about, in the future episodes, getting maybe a woman's point of view on jujitsu.
True. Either Maria, Lauren, Caitlin,
Yeah,
even like Lauren Kerr too.
yeah, those are all good options. I just want to know.
Do dudes be grabbing boobs?
No, well, I know that happens. No, actually, it doesn't happen because anybody that has done jujitsu long enough won't do it, and then anybody who's like hasn't done jujitsu that long is so like weirded out rolling with a
Scared to do
girl
it.
that like the boob touch is like their hands are so far away all the time that it would never happen.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like
Well, I really like
man.
when like teenage boys come into the gym and they have to roll with the girls at our gym. And I like to just sit back and watch like the uncomfortableness for a while, and then they start getting their ass kicked, and then they don't know what to do. Like when
Yeah,
like a
like
16-year-old gets mounted by a chick,
and he
he
gets
like
put in
has
his
no idea where to put his hands.
yeah. Which I don't know, it's pretty funny.
It's
It's either a make or break with them.
yeah.
But anyways, before my autism intruded on that last outro. So you can catch me on Instagram at TriangleBJJ. You can catch Connor. What's your Instagram?
At Connor_0H at Connor O.
Very nice.
And then we got what Team Showers podcast. I
At
don't
Team
know.
Showers podcast. Send it to your friends. Try to get us some more views out. There's also another Team Showers that started auspiciously close to the start date of our podcast. I just want to put it out there. Y'all can zoom in, whatever you want, but quit the shit. We started it first. Fuck off.
And we'll beat you in a fight.
Exactly.
I got one arm, but I'll beat your fucking ass.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, we probably definitely started our podcast first because remember there was at least like 2 months of us recording podcasts
Yes.
where we could not figure out how to record
And
it.
I've got them saved on a flash drive, ready to do it. So even though
Yeah.
you dorks may have better production quality, Cameron's peeping y'all. Who do you think he's calling? He's getting y'all's fucking IP addresses.
Calling the
dog.
boys, dog. Calling the boys.
On that note, this has been another episode of Team Showers. We're still out here. Fucking check it, dorks.
Yeah. Team Showers.
Ooh, I like that. That's the new thing.
That's our out.
When we do a live
you can
cast.
stop. Yeah, stop recording. You can. Yeah.
Okay.
Team Showers.
That's fucking sick. I'm still
All
recording.
right. Cool.
All right.
Well, I'll see you later. You go to Ballyhoo tomorrow night?
Yeah, I am. Hold on. I didn't stop recording yet. How do I stop recording? Oh, anyways, yes, I will be at Ballyhoo tomorrow night.
Yeah, we never stopped recording.